Alright guys, welcome to Dummynation. Today we're still live on that same Twitch stream. We're gonna do a random country roulette. We're putting 118 as the group code in case anyone wants to join. And we're gonna queue up. In the last video, you saw how when it comes to random players, they really don't like cap spam. It's such a crutch. It's such a bleeping crutch. It needs to change. It is going to change at least. I am very hopeful it changes in version 3.2. I guarantee it's going to change because it's such a crutch. Like everyone who's even decent knows about it. Let me select the file, that file. You got the second sub 10k day Egypt run on the leaderboard? Nice. Noob's been blasting that leaderboard to smithereens though. Like, oh my god, his San Marino time was like ungodly. His China time is like... Yes, I know there's some saves coming, and then there's some like crazy cheeses involved, but it's still a crazy time. And then there's also a lot of seed hunting. Like, you don't want a deficit spending USA or a deficit spending China or whatever. Randoms don't react well to... What's a good clickbaity title for randoms not reacting well to getting called out, i.e. that Australia, and cap spinning, i.e. that China? I'll just upload it like that. There we go. I've got the title for that. I need to make thumbnails at some point too. Hopefully I'll have time to make thumbnails. Next. We'll just say 12. Yeah. 12. Schedule. Done. Okay, that's all the discussion you have on this video and that one. Your 15k day North Macedonia run should be left alone for now. 15k day Sudan though is a different story. I mean, I just said it. You just said it too. I do think that someone's going to get the first 100 golds. Like, someone's already on 74. I think that's coming. Someone's going to get the first 100 gold medals. It's not going to be Noob because we're both. He plays single player and multiplayer. Someone's been just grinding out gold medals. It's crazy. I think his name's Favorites. Like, I'm sitting on 3 gold medals because single player is just not... I did my single player grind already. It just happened to be pre-version 3. Yeah, Craft. Ditto. That's all I'm going to say. Ditto. I'm not really interested in going for even 10 golds to match Noob's 10 achievements. I'm not really interested in doing that. Argentina, fun. Alright, let's get our troops rolling. Let's do the immediate fascism swap. 100 fascism start though, because it speeds up the rate at which we're, 28% liquidity. Until you're able to afford a basic infantry preset under fascism, you should not be running anything but 28% liquidity. Once you're able to afford that, that's when you start worrying about, like, instead of running 10, 10, 3, 28, you can run 20, 10, 3, 20. Then you start adjusting things. But you cannot, if you can't afford an infantry preset, you're done. Hey, Lonely. Yes, we are totally late to streaming today. We're extremely late. Zero, helis, go home. Alright, heli destruction preset, let's destroy some helis. It was Allo who convinced me to switch from 70-30 to 65-35. And it's not because Allo told me to, it's because Allo linked a chart which said, you start to lose efficiency between 65 and 70. It's still great efficiency at 70, but it's probably better off if you do 65-35. First of all, you're still going to get more efficient rockets, so... You got sweet. So I'm competing with you for this land. Fuck. Although Nigeria, hey Kraft, if you look at Nigeria, they are super weak right now. Like so weak. Comical Budgie is a name. Comical Budgie 338S in Netherlands. I don't know why I find that name a little hilarious. But I do. I did not pay any attention to Togo and all that stuff. Ah. You went straight over here. Got it. Yeah, I usually like going for the freebies. And then I worry about the rest. Because I know, especially in random games, when we're basically queuing random today, there's not going to be much main country nonsense because there's just not enough people on. We started too late. You know? We started way too late to do main country. Our main country stuff will probably be on Friday. Friday I don't have any of this doctor's appointment nonsense. We don't have the snow that made us very late today. Yeah. Alright. Oh, I'm using the wrong infantry preset. I need to be using this one. We're right there. We're at the point where if we invade Nigeria, we could probably get this to work. Okay. We're good. Let's lower the fascism now, which will make our preset affordable. Let's buy a bunch of tanks. Should get IS if they engage the camera. Yeah, you liberated it. And they bought it out. So I'm just gonna go for it too. Trix, how are you Taiwan again? Was it random or was it deliberate this time around? Random. They bought it out, so that's huge. Brazil rushes. I mean, it's a good trade if I can get into this. Losing this is fine, if I can get this. Yeah, if I can get here, where a craft is here, and my tanks come out, we will be fine. In fact, this is probably great for... Oh, don't block Trix. If he has an ability to get in, don't block him. Yeah. So I'm actually going to free a path for Trix. Don't block Trix. Just go north. If Trix wants to... Yeah, the plan is not to block Trix. Like if... we blocked Trix anyway. His troops got clapped anyway. Now it doesn't matter. Now just finish it off. Yeah, so they're continuing to push. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. That's probably the... Like, much like Brazil proper, Argentina proper is not a really good land, and you don't get compensated with a lot of GDP. For the current multiplayer form of Dummynation, Nigeria is not it. Or not Nigeria. Argentina and Brazil are not it. Alright, yeah. Which is why I'm deliberately ditching Argentina here. Did Nigeria get... Nigeria got all the way to Saudi. Yeah, then we're just gonna ignore that. We're just gonna worry about Gold Coast, Madagascar, stuff like that. Let's recruit another stack of tanks, though, just in case. Honestly, we should totally worry about Gold Coast. You want to know? We should totally worry about eliminating Argentina or them here. All right, we're gonna go for here. It's called Madagascar. It's more population. Like what Brazil's doing, it's not gonna help them relative to like taking me out over here. Like what Brazil's doing is actually just like, it seems like they're doing something. They're really not. They're helping me. Argentina proper has the same GDP as Belgium, and they don't have enough population to make use of it. Yeah. What it's going to do is allow me to run Commie Strat if I desire. Yeah. So you carved that up. Nigeria continues to form troops. Bangladesh is in France. That's a good opportunity too. You know what else is a good opportunity? Let's switch to communism. We're gonna be focusing on infantry the rest of the game if we do this, but we're gonna be really outproducing like a Brazil type, you know? Like we can eventually take on Brazil if we do it this way. That got there. Alright, Bangladesh it is. We see them over there. We can rob them of their ability to recruit infantry. Yeah, eventually that cap will fall. This cap will fall. Which is fine. Not a great stack by Bangladesh either. Oh, they caused it to run away too. Nice. Yeah. So they still haven't changed my cap. Unfortunate. Someone's Jordan today. And they didn't break out. Well, they got clobbered by Israel probably. Or they wasted their troops. Fuck, I do need this pop. India really doesn't need the pop, but if India wants it, they can have it. I'm not going to compete with more than 2. Yeah, they can have it. Fucking. Oh, my cat moved to Bangladesh, though. That's huge. Alright, let's finish off Nigeria. We're going to finish off Nigeria. Bangladesh is going to start losing their other stuff, but it's fine. We've got population galore. Kraft still has his mainland, which is... I don't. I just ran through Djibouti. I'm running through a lot of things right now. Anyway, let's finish off Nigeria here. I do think we're in a decent spot. Oman's coming through now. Oh, goodness me. I think this is the same USA from the other game, by the way. The not very good one. Yeah. Trix, does that USA name seem familiar? Are we talking in my private voice? No, I don't think my private voice channel is getting any activity right now. I chose that one because of who's playing right now. If we do see more people, I will probably join other channels. What I will do? UAE wants to engage. Man, that's gonna force me to go the other way now. No, let's just do it this way. There we go. Path better. Seriously. Game, path better. The path way better. Okay, the path way fucking better. There we go. We can combine our troops. We can also now, Taiwan has the troops to go after Tanzania. Good move. Now I have to figure out what my next move is, because I can probably maintain this moving forward. We probably don't want Saudi Arabia, though. If anyone wants that, feel free. I don't want it. Like, it's going to affect my ability to produce troops so negatively. It's not worth. Mali for 16. Benin, maybe? I don't know. I think Benin's a good play. How do we turn this around? We have to... Russia's suicided. Russia's suicided. Oh boy. This Brazil's like, let's just finish off Argentina and then never recruit troops again. That's hilarious. In fact, we could probably run this. 352, 366, close enough. Yeah, we can run lower liquidity, higher social. Now, do we want SSE or do we want to go for conscription before SSE? SSE refers to self-sufficient economy. AI Poland is taking your mainland? Ooh, interesting. That's actually good for if you want to run commie strat. So Bangladesh is now taking out Saudi, which is fine. I do not want Saudi. I'm gonna go ahead and take Burkina Faso here. Just for population. DRC is making a move into Gabon, I believe. Germany's gone. Not much you can do about that one, honestly. Your cap is in Rwanda. You conceded it and it didn't move. What the f... Do you have a picture of that? Because in that case, he'll be like, what the fuck? Because you didn't have any land around there. Now, to be fair, that could be the tip of Burundi. No, I don't think that's not Burundi at all. Now it moved. It moved a second time. Nice. Now where'd it move to? So here's the problem. China having all of this is very bad for business. I mean, we saw how powerful cap spinning was in our last video. We have to try a cap spin. We totally have to try it, especially with USA starting to sue. Uh, 45 on cap. We can destroy that probably. 74 on cap. We're gonna sue and see if it. Yeah, we're totally gonna sue. Yeah, we'll keep this 10 mil on you. Yeah, that's fine. That is a suicide and a half. That was a much needed suicide. Now we need someone to be ready for the USA rush, the relative USA rush. Like Kraft is staying fascist, so he's gonna be along with Tricks. They stayed fascist. Those two are gonna be the main two that are gonna be taking land. I'm playing the suicide role, which is what you do as commie strat. You just suicide on people. Okay, so once. The best part about suicide roll, when you sacrifice your stack like that, like we're only at 277 mil, you gain production, and your troops get cheaper too. That's the best part about this. Like if I sue here, yep, that's the plan. We're gonna keep suing. We're gonna keep denying them the production until the cap gets moved. Meanwhile, there's no counter rush by them on USA. That is an absolute must. There either needs to be a counter rush on me, forcing me off to defend, or a counter rush by them to, yeah. You have a screenshot of the Monaco one? Nigeria, you're happy with that? Nice. Alright, so they moved their cap. It's probably either Shanghai. Don't see it in Shanghai. Hong Kong. I see it in Hong Kong now. So I'm probably going to send my stack down there. Send my new patrol here. This is literally suicide roll. That's what I call it. I'm going to call it suicide roll. Okay, China botted out, so I no longer need to do suiciding on them. So I'm done with suicide roll on that end. Thank you, Kraft. Like, that changes the game. Now we have to figure out how to defend that, though. Vietnam's going to be pretty strong. Actually, no. Everyone goes home. It's one stack. And then we're going to do a triple attack on Somalia. Kraft doesn't bid that much in multiplayer, so I'm not sure where he's sitting in the leaderboard for multiplayer. He's on the single player leaderboard though, in the top 50. Vietnam has the balanced infantry. That's what you don't want to see, honestly. Because they didn't destroy reserves, it's actually pretty good for us. Okay, I'm gonna start nibbling on. Why did USA leave? Like, that can ruin our game just because they now know USA is not really a threat. I'm mostly concerned by. Oh, USA came back. Thank God. So I need this to get to 1066 research, and then we can get conscription, which would mean manpower wouldn't be much of a concern the rest of the way. In the meantime, we are going to continue taking population. Pakistan is somehow, for some reason, attacking Botswana. Don't know why they're doing that. But it does make me concerned about attacking, like, Mozambique, because they're in the area. Instead, we're going to go for, like, a Niger and an Ivory Coast. Like, that's going to be the instead move. Remember how Brazil got all of Argentina? Except the Falklands and this? Well, they still haven't really produced a lot of troops. Like, I got to almost 100 mil before suiciding on China. Now I'm sitting on, again, 40 mil. Well then. That is a very interesting result. 343, we get 388 with 15 liquidity. That means we're going to buff social spending again. Woohoo! And you spread and go to. Who do I suicide on at this point? Vietnam has way too many reserves for me to, like, justify it. I can also get yes and yes. Thank you. Those might be worth. But let's attack neutrals first. Yeah. So we're at a 1.69 GDP per cap, and Yemen should reduce it some more. Yeah, once again, it's just commie strap, but starting with some very unviable land. That's basically what we do. Every time we do some sort of, like, random country nonsense. It's fun. I like doing it. But, like, eventually you just run out of, like, it takes a while. Like, if I'm gonna commit to this, should I just do military research into one ticket conscription anyway? And then start pursuing FMM? Because you need FMM. Because you're a small economy when running this strat. That's the main thing about this. You're always gonna be small. Like, my military's at 40 mil. We've been wasting a lot of it. Yet, we're still doing well. Okay, we have 8 mil reserves, but they're about to get clapped by... No, Algeria just leaves me alone. Okay. We'll take it. We'll take it. That's fine. It looks like Vietnam has decided to suicide. Looks like Kraft got pushed into, but then he's like, no, you're not pushing it anymore. At this point, I'm thinking I want to go SSE, self-sufficient economy. I think that's the best play. Considering what I produce relative to everyone else, SSE is my best play. Japan has no troops, yet there's no one to rush it, so... At this point, the gap that Blue Team had is gone. And that's because China was eaten alive. Brazil was left alone the entire time, just bleeping role-playing. That's all they were doing, role-playing. Oh, we finally have an attack by Vietnam. Interesting. Alright, SSE should really help. Like, I have a picture where I'm running the same preset, but at 7% budget. Like, I have a picture where I'm running this preset at 7% budget. With the same communism, so... It's crazy what you can do with communism. Taiwan finally engages Brazil, who was role-playing the entire time. So yeah, if you have enough players, you want someone as the suicide role. I'm gonna call it the suicide role. They just run commie strat and start suiciding on stacks. They never take rich land, only poor land. So like the only land they would probably take in this map right now, I would say is like Africa, Sub-Saharan of course, and Pakistan, India. That's all the land they take. Bangladesh maybe, Myanmar. GG's. Yeah, another commie strat win where we start developing the suicide role strat. Nice. Let me know what you guys think about the name suicide role for the commie strat player in the comment section below. I'll see you in the next one.